I'm excited. I just finished a site survey on a second construction site. So we've been to two construction sites. One was one of the buildings was 64 floors, and we've been all the way from the top to the bottom. And like I said in the past, I study people. I study workers, how they feel, how they react, they react to strangers. Like I'm a stranger on that site, so I don't permanently work there. And also we came to the other one, the newer site, which is going to be another big tower. And we just been under the building and in the foundation and the parking lot all the way to P9, like it's 9 levels of parkade. So imagine it's like a big deep foundation. And again, I study the people on this site as well, because that's stuff I do. It's not, I don't just do my automatic program because I do it for so many years. It becomes kind of easy. It's automatic. I mean, I have to think, but it's not taking my whole brain energy into processing that job. You know, I can have enough energy left for some more brain power for studying and analyzing and finding my way in and out and stuff. And so one thing, and I mentioned that in the past, I look at the washrooms, at the toilet, like porta potties or whatever you want to call those, like plastic toilets, construction site toilets, and I look at the walls, the way they are maintained, the toilets, if the seat is up, if they pee all over the place, if they draw on the walls. And depends of the drawing, because sometimes some people are just drawing art, and generally construction worker art is related to some sexual. It's a sexual nature most of the time, and people call it vulgar, but you know, that's their mentality. Those construction workers are a different level of spiritual development, and they are not able, or they don't have the knowledge to focus their whole body energy and the mind energy into something a different level. So the easiest mind field you can use, and that gives you some sort of satisfaction, is the sexual type of mentality or field of thinking. And you will see all sorts of drawings related to sex and comments, and they are not related to women, I would say. So that's a good thing, because such people may be tempted to draw pictures of women and naked women and anything related to the opposite sex that gives them an emotion that reminds them of a pleasurable feeling. So it's not like that, but in any case it's something related to sexual. But there are either work sites where they convert that energy, the mental energy, into anger, or they use the anger emotion to express frustration, you know, different type of feelings that are not pleasant. They want to express, nobody listens to them, and they find that the walls are a way to communicate their thoughts and feelings to other users of those toilets. And you see all sort of messages and writings about the managers, about some co-workers, that generally about supervisors who give them crap for not doing the work. So I don't know who starts the trend in the first place. Is the workers being a low-level people who don't want to do their job because they don't love the job, they don't like the life they lead, and they start cutting corners or not doing quality work or taking too long to finish a project or a task, and now the managers are frustrated and put pressure on these workers. I can't say that, but the way I see it is the managers or supervisor are stressed out because someone higher up hire them because they are good at relieving their stress to the workers. So they take that energy and anger and they start barking at the workers, and now the workers, of course, they feel that their job is crappy. They don't really enjoy what they do, and leads to frustration to everyone. And it's not really a good idea to have unhappy workers working for you. So if you want to be a leader, and that's the reason I'm recording this one, if you want to be a leader and have and get results, try to control your emotions and anger. Don't pass that state of mind to people who do work for you, because you depend on those people. They make money for you, or they make you money. And you need to remember that it's not always easy to find skilled workers who also save you money and do your projects in time, because I've seen all sorts of people. So myself, I'm a skilled person, but I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to do my job super fast like the young kid. I take my time because I love what I do and I don't like pressure, and I do a good job. All the projects are done working well. So I don't know, maybe I had in 10 years, maybe I had one or two projects that I could not complete because I could not find a proper solution for that. But otherwise, I'm super happy that everything I started, I completed, and that's why I'm still working with this employer. So you either have a very skilled people, but they don't like pressure, they don't take your madness if you're a leader, or you want cheap employees, but you have to send someone to fix things after them. You have to keep looking over their shoulders. So it's not easy like people think, oh yeah, a construction worker, yeah, they are disposable. Yeah, it could be, depends on the trade. Some trades you can find this type of people. They do the job, they do it fast, and they don't complain much, and they don't ask for too much money. But with the construction boom in the Vancouver area and other big major cities, because the population grows, every construction company wants those workers. They get rid of the bad ones, or the ones who are not good or don't provide quality, and they take the clean, they take the good ones, and they keep those good ones, and they complete one project and they keep them, and they hire them or rehire them or keep them for the next project, and those companies make good money. And that's the point I'm trying to make. You want to keep good workers, you need to set up a leadership and a positive attitude. You need to trust those people, you need to treat them with respect, and those people will stick around. And only so, if you get pressure from the investors or from buyers or whoever put pressure on you, if you're one of those leaders, if you watch this thing, or if you are very competitive and you want to prove yourself, you are a beginner at your career, you want to prove yourself that oh yeah, I've done that, I'm finished that, you've done everything with someone else's talent and hands. That's fine too, but good people, good employee will leave if you give them pressure, too much pressure. So first, the ones who draw on the toilets and keep their anger in their mind, if you don't care that they get sick at some point because they are disposable, or they cause accidents to themselves or to others because the stress causes them a loss of focus. Yeah, but you build a bad name because people talk to each other. Workers talk to each other the way the employers talk to each other. And if you start treating people with disrespect and using them like rugs or like pieces of meat, only the ones who have no choice, those will stick around because they have no choice. They are at the beginning of their career, or they are low-level people. They get kicked out by other companies. Nobody wants to hire them or something like that. And because of their nature, people give them crap all the time. Supervisors give them crap all the time. And the more stuff, the more pressure they get, the worse they get. So they lose their passion for work. They start doing crappy job. And they start drinking, they injure themselves. So those people are on a down path to self-destruction. And from time to time they burst. They burst and they draw, like I said, all sort of writings and messages on the toilet because they have no other way to express themselves. Nobody listens to them. And some of them are not too far. They are kind of into an intermediary phase between those mentally ill and homeless people and those who just start at the bottom of the society. Maybe they just start a life here in Canada, or just they are lost kind of. But regardless, they are human beings, and it's not useful for anyone to dump pressure and all your life problems, or your supervisors or your bosses or your investors pressure onto these poor creatures. You know, give them some trust and be positive and make yourself a good day, and they will follow you because those people are followers. That's why they are there. So they will follow your attitude, they will sense it, and you will create a couple of moments of happiness in their lives. And hopefully you will help some people to change their attitude, because a good leader inspires people, can make people change their lives and a path into their lives. So I let you go. I'm on my way back to the office, and my boss got me some good coffee and some hamburgers. I didn't ask for it, but he was very nice. He is nice generally, and yeah, it's a good feeling, you know. I get my boss. Like I see him bringing me some food, you know, and he is happy that the projects we've been to today got a good outcome, and I'm happy too. So I've been to companies before. On construction sites, I did work as electricians, and I had jerks leading me on those sites because I was young, I was a kid. And in the evening I had to go to school to study, and they treated me like a kid who had no much knowledge, because I had to learn things, but at the same time I had to take their bullshit. and it was never a good experience. It was kind of a lost sheep. I didn't know what I was going to do. I mean, I was executing things like a robot. They were telling me, you do this. If I was late 3 minutes or something, I was getting then 1 hour cut off my daily hours. And kind of an attitude, yeah, if you don't follow my rules, I'll get punished. Because I depended on that job. I had to provide the school with some sort of a letter that I'm hired, I'm employed. It was a learning, part of the learning process, my learning journey. So I don't regret it, but I learned that you can deal with idiots, put you down, and don't make you grow. Make you feel that your life is, I don't know if it is worth it, but doesn't make you feel that it's worth living. So if you have some depression or any mental illness, anything that it's already inside of your mind, now you get stuff from other people, it's very easy for someone like that to cut their life short. So if you know someone who works in construction, who has depression, who might be suicidal, pay attention and be nice. You may be able to save a life. If you see those people trying to express themselves, express their rage all the times, yeah, those are some signs, and yeah, you may save a life. And it's not only saving the life, but you may be able to change the life, who can at some point save other lives, because they understand the feelings. If you never had mental issues, if you never had sadness or prolonged period of sadness in your life, if you never had to deal with life issues, you won't understand those. You just go by and you don't give a crap about those people. So myself, I'm sensitive. I've been through all sorts of stages in my life, and I get. So again, if you are nice to people, even they are construction workers, they are people you think that they don't deserve more than that, they don't deserve a better life. If you think that way, if you're brought up that way, I can tell you, people can change. So I let you go. I got back to my office, and yeah, be nice. That was the message I was trying to pass. Be nice, because there are so many jerks out there, and so many people suffering, and the more they suffer, the more they appear like a weak and like a beaten up and easy to be put down. So the bullies always find the weakest creatures in a society, and they pound on those because they know that they are able to take it. So be nice. See you later. Bye bye.